Do you ever find yourself holding back at work, biting your tongue in meetings, second guessing your ideas, or worrying about how your boss or colleagues might react if you speak up? That's not just shyness or overthinking. It could be a lack of psychological safety. And when it's missing, it quietly chips away at your confidence, your well being, and even your career. In this video, I'm breaking down what psychological safety really is, how to recognize it when it's missing, and why it's so common, and what you can do to protect yourself against it. I'm Jo Banks. I spent 20 years as a senior HR professional before setting up my coaching practice 16 years ago. Since then, I've helped tens of thousands of people live happier, healthier lives, and I'm sharing what I know. Psychological safety isn't about fancy HR theories or buzzwords. It's about how you, as an employee, feel every single day when you walk into work or when you log on. Do you feel respected, supported, and free to speak your mind? Or do you find yourself biting your tongue, second guessing every move, and leaving work feeling more drained than when you arrived? Let's look at what psychological safety means from your perspective, how you can tell when it's missing and why it's so important for your well-being, and what drives it. What psychological safety really means for you. Psychological safety is the sense that you can be yourself at work without fear of negative consequences. It means being able to, number one, ask questions without worrying you'll sound stupid. Number two, admit a mistake without bracing yourself for punishment. Number three, sharing an idea without expecting it to be shot down. Number four, give feedback or challenge something without being labelled as awkward or not a team player. When psychological safety is present, you feel relaxed enough to focus on doing your job rather than constantly monitoring how you're coming across. Work feels like a space where you can contribute and grow, not a place where you're walking on eggshells. How you might feel when it's missing. The absence of psychological safety doesn't always hit you like a lightning bolt. It creeps in gradually. You might notice it in how you feel day to day. Number one, second guessing yourself. You rehearse what you're going to say in your head multiple times before speaking and often decide to say nothing at all. Number two, anxiety before meetings. You dread team discussions because you don't know how people react if you contribute. Number three, anxiety on the way to work or before you log on. You have that feeling of dread in your stomach, or on a Sunday. I have a video on the Sunday scaries. I'll leave the link below. You might not be able to put your finger on exactly what's wrong, but the feeling's there all the same. Number four, hiding mistakes. Instead of admitting when something goes wrong, you find yourself quietly fixing it and hoping nobody notices. Number five, physical tension. Knots in your stomach, racing heart, even headaches before work are common signs. Number six, exhaustion. Constantly filtering yourself is mentally draining. You may feel wiped out at the end of the day, even if the workload hasn't been that huge. Number seven, loss of confidence. Over time, you start to believe that your voice doesn't matter. You question your skills and downplay your achievements. In short, when psychological safety is missing, work feels unsafe, stressful, and even hostile. Why psychological safety matters to you. Psychological safety isn't just a nice to have, it directly affects how you experience your job and your well-being. Here's why it's so important. Number one, your confidence and growth. When you feel safe, you're more willing to take risks, apply for new projects, share ideas, or develop new skills. Without it, you shrink back, play small, and avoid opportunities. Number two, your stress levels. Workplaces lacking psychological safety keep you in a near constant state of fight, flight, freeze. You're always scanning for threats, criticism, judgment, humiliation. Over time, this can lead to burnout, anxiety, and even physical health issues. Number three, your relationships at work. Safety builds trust. When it's there, you form stronger, healthier connections with colleagues. When it's missing, you may feel isolated or excluded or even pitted against each other. That's a real toxic work environment. Number four, your sense of purpose. Work feels meaningful when you can contribute authentically. If you're always censoring yourself, your job starts to feel hollow and mechanical, as though you're just going through the motions. Why psychological safety is missing in so many workplaces. So, why do so many employees end up feeling unsafe? From your perspective, it might look like that's just how my workplace is, but underneath, there are common drivers. Number one, command and control leadership. Some managers still believe that their job is to control rather than to listen. If your boss treats questions as challenges to their authority, you quickly learn to keep quiet. Number two, blame culture. If mistakes are used against you, whether in performance reviews or as gossip fodder, you'll naturally try to cover them up. This doesn't just harm learning, it makes you feel constantly on edge. Number three, toxic manager or colleagues. You've probably worked with someone who sighs, interrupts, or rolls their eyes when others speak. Even one dismissive teammate can create an environment where nobody wants to stick their neck out. In many of my videos, and I have over 90 on toxic workplaces, bosses, and colleagues, I go into much more detail. I'll leave the link for the playlist below if you want more information. Number four, lack of awareness. Sometimes managers aren't malicious, they just don't realise the impact of their behaviour. A manager who dismisses ideas quickly, doesn't acknowledge contributions, or constantly interrupts may think they're being efficient, but the result for you is feeling invisible or undervalued. They may also be relatively new to managing and think that they need to have all of the answers, otherwise, it makes them look stupid. That's another reason why that behaviour can come to the front. Number five, broader cultural factors. Depending on your background, role, or even your identity, you may feel psychological safety differently. Gender, race, neurodiversity, or cultural norms about hierarchy can all influence how comfortable you feel speaking up. Number six, organisational pressure. When companies are under pressure, such as financial cuts, competition, political agendas, leaders sometimes clamp down on dissent. From your perspective, it may feel like every word is being scrutinised, leaving no room for openness. What if you recognise these signs? If what I've described feels uncomfortably familiar, you're not imagining it and you're not alone. Many employees experience this daily and it can have a huge impact on confidence, well-being, and even career progression. But here's the key thing. While you can't single-handedly change your workplace culture, you can take steps to protect yourself. I've already covered strategies in detail in my video, Being Bullied at Work. Do this, and I'll leave the link below. And although that video focuses specifically on bullying, the practical steps are just as relevant when psychological safety is missing. Both situations involve feeling unsafe, unsupported, and unsure of how to respond. And the actions I share will help you navigate them with more confidence. Again, the link will be below. The wrap up. Psychological safety might sound like business jargon, but from your perspective as an employee, it boils down to this. Do you feel safe being yourself at work, or do you feel like you're constantly walking on eggshells? If it's the latter, you're not imagining things and it's not a weakness on your part. The culture you're in is shaping your experience, and it has real impact on your well-being, confidence, and growth. While you can't fix an unsafe culture alone, you can protect yourself and take back some control. For clear, actionable steps on how to do that, again, watch my video, Being Bullied at Work. Do this. The tools I share are really, really clear and work in this scenario. At the end of the day, work shouldn't feel like a battlefield. You deserve to feel safe, valued, and heard. What next? If you have anything you'd like to add to today's video, or you have any topics that you'd like me to cover in future, it'd be really helpful if you would let me know that. Leave them in the comments section below. I read and respond to everything and really love interacting with you all. If you enjoyed this video, can I ask a little favour? Please support this channel with a like, comment, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so that you don't miss a thing. The algorithms are ruthless at the moment, so without that interaction, really useful videos go nowhere. You don't have to have a Google account either. You can sign up for a YouTube account, which is completely free, using your normal email address, which will allow you to like and comment and share. It really does make a massive difference in helping me grow this channel. Finally, thank you to everybody who stays until the very end, and thanks so much for your support. It really means the world to me. Thank you.